Hello crafters, it's Michelle here, and I've been asked to show you how to paint a stamped image with flowers to give it a little bit of depth. I've got a videographer that's going to assist me with holding the camera while I demonstrate. So the first thing we're going to do is I've got thistle and eggplant are the colors, and I did the rock and roll technique so that I'd have the two-tone colors already. I'm going to do this flower right here, so I'm just going to ink up my block with some thistle on this one and some eggplant on this other block. And I'm actually going to start with the eggplant, adding a little bit of water. And I'm just going to slowly follow how the color is inked. And then as the color pulls in a little bit closer, I'm going to pick up some of the thistle and just pull it across the stamped ink. Go back to the eggplant. I'm going to go to another petal. And if you find that you need to add more color, more depth, you can always go back over the petal after it's dried the first time and add some more color. I'm just going to put a little bit of thistle there and pick up a little bit of eggplant and blend it together. And continue on. You can already tell that it doesn't look like it's stamped anymore. It's got that watercolor painted appearance. And if anybody has any questions, since I'm not able to see my screen as I'm doing this, I will answer questions after the video is done. So please feel free to post questions. And I'm just continuously blending the color in. And you can see as it's starting to dry, it's starting to fade a little bit. So when I'm painting it, it actually looks a little bit darker, but once it dries some, you can see that the color is lightening. So you can go ahead and add more dark eggplant. And you can do this with any two colors. You could even blend up to 3 colors. I'd be very careful when mixing certain colors. Some of our colors have different undertones. For example, the New England ivy, when I paint the leaves, which I've got some painted here, it brings out the gold, the browny gold sort of undertone that is in the New England ivy. So you just need to be careful with what colors you choose to paint with, because I am using a water brush. These are water-based inks, so the color does move quite nicely. Like, I'm not adding a lot of color. I'm using some of the color that's already on the paper stamped too, and it's blending quite nicely. And if you were looking for an even softer color, you could definitely do a second generation stamp, and maybe even in a lighter color like champagne or bamboo, and then pick up any color palette. You wouldn't necessarily need to continue with the same color that I've been using here. So if I started with a bamboo, I could use yellows and oranges and reds. You might hear my youngest child in the background here. She's playing off to the side with my kitten. So I'm not going to finish this, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to blend. And this is the layout that I used those flowers on. This is my heritage layout that I created using the Live Beautifully paper pack and the stamp set. That is May's promotion for National Stamping Month, because we're promoting the paper and the line all month, but National Scrapbooking Day is on May 6th, and you can contact your local consultant to purchase this beautiful paper pack. And if you don't have a local consultant, I'd be happy to help you. And I just want to say thank you for joining me, and I hope I was able to teach you something new this evening, and I hope you have a great night. Bye now.